go ahead and get started. So, for the second league of the day, we played Titan Shift a little bit earlier with some new War of the Spark cards in it. You can check that out somewhere in my channel. It'll be in the Modern playlist for sure. And you can always filter by most recent videos, and it'll show you the ones from this date as of this week, as long as you see it in the next week. Otherwise, you're going to have to do a little bit more searching. I apologize. So, for the second league of the day, we're going to try Tron with some new cards in it, namely Karn the Great Creator, more Karns, Tron always wants more Karns, and a Blast Zone. We only want one Blast Zone because you can tutor it up with all your various forms of land tutors. But Karn the Great Creator is a card you want 4 of. There's a Lattice in the sideboard, right? I'm about to feel really dumb. There's not yet. Boop. And yeah, it's part of the main plan is with 10 mana. Or just 6 mana across 2 turns. You can Karn and then grab a Lattice and then Lattice them and they can't cast any more spells. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to keep my opponent from casting spells. I think this is actually pretty good. This is a list that got, you can see 5th place here. This got 5th place in the Moto Challenge over the weekend. Shout out to JMoney8771. We're going to go and try their list out. And this is actually a lot of what I thought Tron was going to look like post Karn the Great Creator's release. I discussed on a stream not too long ago, I don't remember which one, but I got to talking with one of my viewers about whether or not Karn would be played in Tron, and I think it is a good fit, because already they didn't really want 4 O-Stones main, because like when they're bad, they're really bad, but like being able to put one in the sideboard where you wanted one anyway, and just be able to tutor it up in the main deck games where it matters a lot, I think is very, very powerful. Of course, always having access to the Lattice is also really good. Having another Ballista was something I didn't really think about at the time, but it is definitely very powerful. You also get random stuff, like if you're playing in some kind of land destruction deck, you get like Crucible, Spyglass, and the various forms of Graveyard Hate. So that's pretty sweet. We got a pretty reasonable wish package going on here for our Karn the Great Creators. The rest of the deck's pretty normal Tron deck. You got the Tron lands. You got our flex lands as Sanctum of Ugin, 1 Ghost Quarter, and 1 Blast Zone. A little lighter on the green. Normally see Tron have about 6 forests. I think we only have 4 here. So we can't really have like Thragtusks in our deck or anything, which we do not. Makes sense. We can't really afford to have very many green spells because we just don't have very many forests, but we still have the Ancient Stirrings and the Sylvan Scrying. This is our green sources. Still have the eggs to help cast them. And like I said, we've just cut down on like the colored a lot. You don't see like a World Breaker or anything. You can't really afford it. And that does give us the leverage to play these kind of utility lands that we can tutor for. You can see we're down to only 2 relics in the main deck. I've seen Tron play 4 before, and it makes a lot of sense when we have access to Grafdigger's Cage and Relic just from the Karn the Great Creator. It allows us to cut some of the interactive artifacts that we would normally play in our main deck to just kind of cycle. And once again, like the utility against control, we're already very good against control, being a big mana deck, so that doesn't really matter that much. I'm a little shocked to see no Wurmcoil in the sideboard. I guess you would always just grab Walking Ballista or O-Stone over a Wurmcoil, and that's kind of how that played out, which wouldn't really surprise me, but it is something I initially thought was going to be played in the sideboard, because like sometimes Wurmcoil is just one of your best cards, and like we don't really see that here. Maybe that's just incorrect. Maybe there's supposed to be a Wurmcoil, but we'll figure that out. Sorry, that was a little bit of an ADHD moment. 3 O-Stones, we talked about that. We have 1 to tutor in the sideboard. Still, Karn Liberated is your best turn 3 play with Tron. You still want to be able to just go turn 3, Karn Liberated, and exile your land or whatever. But we also have Karn the Great Creator here, which allows us to, if we get our lands blown up, we can just play it with 4 lands, and it still does something. Like, it still has text. And also tutors up a lot of our sideboard hate. And like because it's so cheap, we can like on turn 3 with Tron mana in a lot of matchups, we can play Karn, minus it, and then go grab something that's 3 mana or less, like Crucible or Oblivion Stone or whatever. I mean, any of these artifacts like this, and we can play it in the same turn. So with Tron mana, we can like play Karn, go grab a hate piece, and cast it. Kind of makes me surprised to see no Ensnaring Bridge for the same reason, but once again, I think O-Stone's probably just going to be better most of the time in that spot. So that's pretty sweet. I think that's like something that's really attractive with Karn the Great Creator is that like even though it's not using all of your mana like Karn Liberated is, it's still the pieces you grab you can oftentimes just like be mana efficient and double spell with Karn himself and no other like actual things in your hand. You still see 2 Ugins, which makes a lot of sense. The card's still like very good sweeper and just good in a lot of matchups. So you want the Planeswalker sweeper, puts us up to 10 Planeswalkers total. 3 Wurmcoil Engine, just mentioned. We don't have any in the sideboard. Still, you're one of your best cards in a lot of matchups, but I guess that we want to tutor other stuff when we want to be tutoring something good against aggressive decks. 2 Ulamogs and only 1 Ballista makes sense when we have access to 1 in the sideboard. Hey, Jim! What's up? How's it going? I'm actually about to play your play Tron with your Sideboard guide. I had a shout out to you. Hopefully someone tagged you or something. I don't know how you found this stream, but I appreciate you stopping by. Anyways, we also have the tutor package I talked about a little bit at the beginning. Most of the time you want to tutor Lattice when you want in the game. I imagine O-Stone's probably going to be our other biggest tutor target because, once again, we can use mana efficiently using 7 mana. We can go play 4 mana Karn, then Oblivion Stone, and then still crack it on turn 4 with 8 mana. So it still follows the same play pattern, as well as having access to Sorcerous Spyglass for activated abilities. Don't really know where I'm going to want this, but I assume that's going to be pretty self-explanatory when we play the games. And then the Graveyard Hate in the form of Relic and Cage. I don't really know why we have an Emrakul the Promised End. It feels like our deck's already really good having 10 Planeswalkers in it against fair decks. That feels like where you want this the most. But I don't know. I guess we're just going to play with it and see what's up. If I remember right, Tannen said this card was atrocious in Tron, but maybe something about the deck having more Planeswalkers or whatever made this better. So we're going to give it a try. What do you think this Buildertron is weaker to? What's it better than the original version? I don't really know. I mean, that's part of why I'm going to play some games with it and see how the games play out, to be honest with you, is because I want to see what this fixes, if anything. I think we have a better win the game plan. Like, if we just, like, O-Stone and then go into, like, 10 mana Karn plus Mycosynth Lattice, then they're just very dead. Like, people can beat an Ulamog. Like, if you just exile 2 lands or whatever, like, Control X can still be like, okay, path it, blow up one of your lands, we're still in the game. So, like, I think that, like, this might have a better chance of ending, like, going over the top of what other decks are doing than even, like, Ulamog would. Like, it may just be a better use of 10 mana to play this into Mycosynth Lattice. It's also going to be better against decks that are blowing up your lands, like I said, because this is very mana efficient. So you can, like, if they're blowing up your lands, you can play this, go search up your Crucible, and then, like, now you're suddenly in great shape against decks that are actively attacking your mana base. Anyway, that was a little bit of a tangent. Thought-Knot Seer, still one of your best sideboard options. You can play it if they're blowing up your lands or if you stumble a little bit, and it'll still interact with your combo opponents. And it's also just a great clock, your colorless Vendilion Click. Nature's Claims, these are for Blood Moons and Damping Spheres, I imagine. You really don't have a great artifact replacement for that, so... and even if you did, you'd still want some number of Nature's Claims. They're also pretty good in, like, the burn matchup, being able to blow up your own stuff. And last but not least, Surgicals. This is just probably for matchups where, like, grabbing these is, like, way too slow. So I'd imagine things like, I don't know, Dredge. If you're on the draw against Dredge, you're really probably going to want a Surgical to slow them down so that you can actually get to these cards. Because I'm not sure you're actually going to want to board all this stuff in with this, what's it called, this Wish package. Anyway, that about wraps it up. We're going to give it a try. Like I said, I really like that we cut down on green and we have less green spells now. Like, I think that's just going to make our mana a lot smoother if we're playing, like, only colorless most of the time. Boop. Let's play some games. Let's jam some Tron. Drake is probably going to audible a different Cyber guy once the league starts anyway. That's not true. You can't prove that. Jim found you the same way you found and followed me on Twitter. Oh, you're followed by Jim? Odd flex, Jen. Odd flex, but okay. Jim heard Tron and came running. Opponents, come get Troned. Please. Opponents don't want to get Troned. I wonder if this, like, Ugin the Ineffable card is playable in Tron too. I bet you there's supposed to be, like, one of those in our sideboard. The card's just, like, very mana efficient and, like, still kind of does a lot of what the regular, like, Planeswalkers are trying to do, where it, like, blows up a permanent. The thing is, it doesn't blow up lands. I like your bridge assessment for the sideboard. Thank you. But, like, yeah, Ugin the Ineffable is just, like, a very good Magic card as it's proven. And, like, I think that card might actually be pretty good. Plus, color spells being 2 less to cast is not irrelevant. I mean, we've played Eye of Ugin before in Tron. I think that maybe Ugin the Ineffable might be good. But we're gonna see it. We're gonna see how the new Karn plays out first, and then try to make assessments from there, I think. Doop doop doop. Urza's Mine Tower Power Plant. Is this what it's like? This is just what it's like being a Tron player, right? Look at this. Look at this white border. We're doing Tron right. Look at this hideous distribution of Tron lands. Keep. Just so skilled at Magic. We're going to lead on Power Plant and play Mine second in case they have a removal spell. Oh, no! Elves. Well, this card and this card look very good. Being on the draw does not look so good. We're probably going to Ballista on too, just to like blow up a mana dork or whatever. Just try to slow them down a little bit. Just like 2 mana removal, spell it. I might mine plus map to try to sell them on... Try to sell them on like Rex Saging to blow it up. Because I don't really plan on doing... I don't plan on doing either of these things on turn 2. Turn 3, you're going to O-Stone, we can crack map. Yeah, let's play map. So like this we can hold the star forever. Also, if you go to Dallas, I have Gen tokens for you. I am going to be in Dallas. I'm going to be at every open. I assume Dallas is going to be an open. So I will be there doing whatever it is that I decide is good for the weekend. All right, well, that doesn't produce mana, so I'm pretty happy about that. That doesn't produce mana either. They're just trying to get the aggro plan on? Deal. We're definitely blowing up Land War Elves down. It's not close. I'll take 4, like, a couple turns or whatever. Alright, let's... Oh, I missed sequence. I was supposed to power plant first. I literally talked about this and then fucked it up. Genius. Genius! Done. Alright, let's blow up the Land War Elves, and then we're gonna Tron them. Blow this up. I guess we're probably not supposed to play the stone on turn 3. We're supposed to just like probably crack this star and just like spin our wheels a little bit and then stone plus crack in the same turn, the following turn. Fortunately, this is like honestly one of the least explosive Elves hands I've ever seen in my life, so I imagine that we're in pretty good shape. Uh-oh. Well, that's pretty bad. I said that, and then now we're going to get freaking... now we're going to get killed by Heritage Druid. Oh, this sucks. That means they can play every 1-drop on their hand. It sucks. And just like net mana each time. Oh, puke. That's so much mana. Oh, that's so gross. Heritage Druid. Alright, maybe they won't have anything. Like, we're just gonna get hit for like 4. They're not gonna have like an Anthem guy or whatever. Oh, no. No Anthem creatures? What you got? Because if they have an Elvish Archer, we're just fed. Oh my god! We can still draw like a card or whatever, but we look very dead from this angle. I think even if we Karn this, we have less than 14 damage. We're just dead. This is wild. Alright, well, here's this. 2, 4, 5, 6, 9, 11, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we would need a Karn. Or a Wurmcoil Engine. Alright, we can Wurmcoil Engine. That's pretty good. So let's Star. Maybe it was a mistake to fire off the Ballista. The thing is, when they're missing land drops, it's so hard not to fire that off, I feel like. But maybe I should have sniffed out the Heritage Druid draw. Alright, Wurmcoil Engine. No! All these cards just beat the crap out of freaking Elves. Yeah, we're dead. What a tilt. What a tilt. Wanting to buy Pyroclasm. Ralph, I'm in danger. Alright, well, we died. Wonder if Jim has Elves on his sideboard guy. What do you think? Burn, humans, War Prison. Alright, probably similar to humans or whatever. Gosh. Karn the Great Creator. Actually seems kind of bad in this matchup. Like, I kind of just want to, like, board these out. This may be a common theme, right? Just, like, board these out and put the cards I actually want in the deck. I don't want the Lattice. What am I doing? Put this card in the deck. Boop. Like, Grafdigger's Cage. I think they play Cord. I know they play Lead the Stampede sometimes. Does it say mana abilities? Oh my gosh, it says mana abilities. This is the worst timeline. Maybe we just leave one Karn as like a backdoor Lattice plan. Oh my god, Relic is so bad. Oh no. What am I doing? This is also bad. What if they have Grafdiggers? Alright. we're gonna hedge for Damping Sphere. That's what we're gonna do. Like over putting like some nonsense cards in our deck, we're just gonna head for Damping Sphere. Need a Blast Zone in this deck? We have one. We've crushed those 1-drops. There is one. Yeah, we just can't like. We couldn't tutor it up without. Maybe that was the mistake. Maybe you're right. Maybe the mistake. No, we wouldn't have enough mana. Oh my gosh, we couldn't crack it on 3. All right, let's turn through Tron plus Karn keep. All right, well this is what it's like playing Tron, I guess. Just keep 7s. It's just like turn through Tron every time. Packs, hurry up. Oh, Karn's so bad too, like in this matchup. What is happening? I guess I broke Moto there. That was awkward. Go! Cavern of Souls. Name if. No 1-drop. How in the world did you keep a 7 without a 1-drop? There's a Blast Zone. That's pretty good. There's our Blast Zone, of course, when they have no 1-drops, obviously. Ugh. Vomit. And actually, it might be good if they have Damping Sphere on too. Like if they just kept their hand around Damping Sphere, we could just be like, cool, Blast on that. Nice. Nice hate card. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see what they have. Yeah, look at me. I'm a genius. I think we're still supposed to go grab Tron. Where's his tower? Yeah. Doesn't really do me any good. Alright. Let's play a Blast Zone. And then we're going to like put a counter on it. And crack it. It costs what, 3 mana to crack? Tilt. Alright, go. Look at that. We don't even need any of this other nonsense in our deck. It's just gonna be great. Everything's gonna be great. Gilt Leaf Palace, revealing Elvish Archdruid. This is fine. Alright, and it can't be countered. Broken. Boop. Put a counter on this. X is currently 1, yes. Alright. And then we're going to put our last Tron into play, and then we're just going to ship the turn. And in step, we're going to crack it and hopefully draw something that matters. No more Damping Spheres, please. Well, obviously, if you have them, I'd want you to play them right now, but otherwise, no Damping Spheres, please. It's kind of nice that they don't know what our payoff here is. They just know we have Tron, and that we're going to be able to have Tron on our next turn, plus, like, another land, potentially. So, like, it kind of makes their turn kind of awkward, because, like, they're like, oh, okay, well, I don't know how much to extend into this. Like, if they have a piece, I don't know, if they have, like, some kind of sweeper, I'd want to, like, extend less, and, like, then, like, rebuild afterwards. So, like, if they have, like, for instance, if they have 5 cards in it, if they're, like, 2 3-drop elves, and, like, a 2-drop elf and, like, a 1-drop elf or whatever, then, like, it's hard to know if you want to do like just vomit at all and then potentially get sweepered, or if you just want to put like another 3-drop into play to like bait my sweeper out and then play everything in the next turn. So hopefully this makes their like sequencing a little bit awkward. They don't know that my hand's like just utter trash. Oh, is this a chord? What is a chord for? 1? I don't see it. I don't know what you could have, but blow me out. I mean, they could just have a bunch of 2-drops in their hand, too. That's also just very possible. They could have, like, 2 2s. Maybe even 3 2-drops and just, like, don't want to, like, get it all picked up. I don't really know, but we are in a great spot. So we are going to play a mine. We're going to play an egg. And then we're going to crack it for green, I think. Crack for green. Tilt. Alright, well, let's play another egg. And then we'll play our Karn. Boop, boop. Karn. I can't imagine they have counter spells, so we're just gonna like exile the Archdruid and just be in pretty good shape. -3, goodbye. And then this is where they have to chord if they want to chord. Just gonna F6. There's nothing else I want to do. Collecting Company. Sure. I guess they play Company, not chord. Puke. Alright, well, we're going to lose Karn, but that's fine. I mean, it's as fine as it can be. Like, we're not super broken up about it, because it's still 8 some damage plus 8/8 Archdruid, but that was a pretty good hit off their Company, was another Archdruid. That's just very good. All the 3-drops that they hit. Anytime Company trades up on mana, the card's just very, very broken. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Oh, get Troned. I feel like this matchup shouldn't be hard. Like, we have like a million knockouts, right? Like, if we draw like a Ballista, like we're just in Unreal shape. We have like 11 mana, so we just get to like sweep their field or whatever. Like, we have multiple Ugins, 4 O-Stones. You show like a billion cards that are good. I feel like... And like we also have like a sweeper in the form of our lands. I don't really know. Maybe I've just like kept bad hands or something, or maybe I sideboarded wrong, but like it feels like this matchup should be just like a knockout. Like it's like why we don't have that many sideboard cards, I imagine. But like this feels really hard from this angle. They just like vomit their whole hand. Screw Tron and everything it stands for. Why is that a command on my channel? Whatever. It's probably one of you clowns. One of you admin clowns. Oh my gosh. That's so many things, opponent. Stop putting things on the table. Stop it! Mercy! We get to look at a bunch of cards next year. We basically have like a recall on deck for like 3 mana or whatever. I say recall. It's not actually ancestral recall. It's just cycling like 2 or 3 times. Yep. Okay. Okay, and... A Heritage Druid plus a Duskwatch Recruiter might just, like, go pseudo-infinite. Oh, lead the Stampede? Sure. That counts. Oh, God. Make it stop. Atlanta where I was at a Nettle Sentinel? Literally the set of Nettle Sentinels? Puke. Alright. Yep. 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 More elves. More little elfers. This makes Ballista a lot worse of a draw. You have 1 card left in hand? Sure. Attack Karn for 3, me for 2. My turn. Like, if we draw a Ballista, we get to, like... I don't know what you're doing. We get to, like, shoot this down. And we get to, like... Oh. Puke? I got it. There's nothing in our deck that we want to, like, scrying for, right? I guess we can just, like... I don't know. Let's just make a green. We'll figure this out later. Here's an Oblivion Stone. If they have Selfless Spirit in their deck, which I don't see them having... Like, they're not going to play anything before combat. It also just lets them company... This lets them potentially company into Azuri, which is unacceptable, so we should just go ahead and crack. Alright. Destroy all non-land permanents. Goodbye. You are the weakest links. All of you. Where's his mine? We can go ahead and Sylvan Scrying plus Relic. I don't know how much of this nonsense I actually want to do. I think we're just supposed to put all our 1-drops into play. Sure, let's just do that. Or should put all these 1-drops into play. Boop. If we get like Stony Sounds or something, like whatever, they have 1 card in hand. Kill me! Oh, I need to die. I haven't died enough this game. Please kill me more. And like this also makes like if they have like Ghost Quarter in the deck, this just makes like blowing up my lands really bad. 10 cards in the graveyard. Keep digging for Ballista. Yikes. What is this? Is this a Timely Azuri? Oh, a Shaman of the Pact. Wow, I'm gonna take so much damage. Good one. That's not a good one. Alright. Let's lead off with this. Right? Yeah. Let's just lead off with this. Wurmcoil Engine. I'll take it. Let's get some redundancy going. So let's crack this. Use this. Go grab a Ghost Quarter. Doesn't matter. Tower. Play tower. 6 mana. Play our Wurmcoil. Relic. Crack Relic. So we got 3 mana up. Carny boy, eh? It's definitely worse, so I don't really regret the decision. We're gonna leave the egg in play for now. I don't know what green spell we'd want to cast, but like if they blow up my power plant, I guess I want to try to cast a green spell, so pretty okay with how this is playing out. Reveal Beast Whisperer? Jesus. Probably gonna exile that. Yup. That feels like the way we lose this game is letting them untap with a glimpse of nature in play. This game was absurdly close. We just got unreal lucky. Boop. Sylvan Scrying. Alright, let's... What am I doing? Let's play a Karn. There's no reason to do anything else, right? Like, I can't think of a reason. We're just gonna like let Karn roll this game. Bye. No, I screwed up. Oh gosh. Wow. Tron's so hard. I'm supposed to go grab a Sanctum before casting this Karn. Big forehead. Big forehead. Never mattered. They conceded anyway. All skill. Skill, 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 skill. Pay no attention to all this skill, of which I have a lot. Like, I wonder if Ulamog's bad. Like, is some number of these, like, stupid Karns good? It's only non-mana abilities. They do have Collected Company. I kind of want this card now. And, like, we still have 2 Nature's Claims. We have some bad cards in our deck. God, Relic is so bad. We drew, like, all the bad cards that game, too. Like, except for that one Oblivion Stone. We just drew, like, all the cards that, like, don't really do anything. What's up, Jim? How's it going? Ugh. God, this hand is so depressingly tempting. Like, it has Grafdigger's Cage to slow them down. It has an Oblivion Stone to sweep them. But we only have 1 Tron piece. And, like, I think that makes it a mulligan. That sucks. If this is a 6, I think I would keep it because I have a Scry. Like, if we could just, like, throw, like, one of these random cards like this or whatever back, like, I'd probably keep this. That's mulligan. What's up? The best part about Tron is mulliganing. You just enjoy mulliganing. This hand looks great. 3 Oblivion Stones. I really want to keep this. We have a Scry to, like, dig for our next land. Also, we, like, so we're digging for a map or any of the Tron piece, which is 8 cards. That's a lot of cards. We're digging for an 8 of in... like 3 cards. I don't know what the hybrid geometric on that is, but we have like 3 steps and an 8 of. Although no, we only want expedition map on the first turn. What do you think, Jem? You're in the chat. Would you keep this? This hand feels really, really close. Tron's so hard. Like, I don't really value the payoff that highly, but like this feels really close. Like 2 pieces. Just like no way to find the third. Both Nicole and I would begrudgingly keep on the play. It's a mull. I agree. I mean, without a Scry for sure. Yeah, whatever. Just keep this. Goodbye. Yeah. This hand feels close. Honestly, I think you could make a good argument for mulliganing this. I think I lean towards probably mulliganing this in paper. Like, if I was playing the finals of an open, I think I actually would have mulliganed this hand. Like, if this exact spot in the finals of an open, I think I'm mulliganing this hand. Map. That's actually still not a bad one. Alright, play this first. Proper Tron sequencing. Tron. I'm a very skilled Tron mage. Well, that's great. Obviously, it's also a mull. Yeah, look, I have Jim in my chat. Not a lot of people, but I have Jim, so that counts. He's going to keep me company. For at least a little bit. Did you stream today, Jim? I didn't remember seeing you streaming when I was watching streams at work. You had better things to be doing. That's pretty scary. No Nettle Sentinels, please. Oh, well, that's pretty scary. That lets them play a 3-drop, and then that means our Ballista doesn't kill anything. Blech. And now we're just in really rough shape. Huh! We're also very skilled magicians. They don't have any mana up. I feel incentivized to kill this. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, like, because I have a million O-Stones, I think I'm supposed to just kill their Heritage Druid. That leaves them with access to 3 mana. And, like, yeah, let's just, like, this is an obviously kill the Heritage Druid moment. Done. 2 mana removal spell, your Heritage Druid. Kill that. So right now we're taking 4, 5, 6. So we can afford to take that, especially because we have a Wurmcoil Engine coming. Like, they're so far off of actually, without Heritage Druid, they're so far off of actually activating Azuri. So we're in pretty good shape to let this Wurmcoil stabilize. Great keep. Yeah, we're professionals. I think if someone molded this hand, I'd be happy with them because they're at least erring on the right side of things. That's true. Well, they're not erring on the side of being a professional and just top decking it every freaking time. All right, they have Collected Company. Cool. Hopefully we don't die to Double Shaman of the Pact or whatever. But actually, no. If they had Collected Company, they should have main phased it, right? This is a Beast Whisperer? Bleh. Well, we have another Tron land, so we can Wurmcoil this turn and then O-Stone plus Crack next turn. Here you go. Here's this thing. Stabilize! Please, stabilize. Don't kill me. This is also kind of nice because, like, I don't think it really signals O-Stone that well. Like, I don't know. It's just like this feels like a sign of weakness in the face of all this stuff. Like, letting them on top of the Beast Whisperer is just like kind of a disaster waiting to happen. How did I F6 and it was still waiting for me to respond? Look at that. Look at Moto. For once being something that kind of probably saves a lot of people from screwing up. Tron actually draws better than way other deck. Confirmed. Clinically proven. Tron draws better than other decks. Oh, this is so terrible. They just like can just play a million creatures this turn. No Heritage Druid, please. Please. Because if they Heritage Druid, we're just in insane trouble. Oh no. Damping Sphere. That's kind of bad. Alright, well. That kind of sucks. Chromatic Sphere. Tilt. Alright, well. Go. Hope to top deck a land, I guess. Attacking seems like a really bad idea. Now they can hold up 3 green, 4, 5 green sources. But it would still blow up Damping Spheres, so if we draw our 5th land, we get to just pass, do it in-step, and then untap. If we miss, we get the Fate counter on our Wurmcoil, which is like at least something. Man, I don't know if that's actually better than playing Sphere and trying to get a redraw at the land. Because if we get a redraw at the land and hit, then we get to still put a Fate counter on our Wurmcoil. Which is not irrelevant. We don't have anything else that like actually stabilizes the board at all. We just have a million O-Stones. Tron has the biggest draws. I mean, yeah, Tron has the most impactful, like, timmiest fat draws. So yeah, they have the swingiest draws, I guess. That's the right terminology, right? They have the swingiest draws because they also have some atrocious draw steps. Like when you need to draw a Tron land, you draw like Ulamog, and you're just like, wow, sweet, perfect, on time. So they just have like the highest like upside, the highest ceiling on their draw steps. That's probably the best way to put it. I don't really know. Either way, we're facing down a million creatures, and they're going to have to regenerate a lot of crap. And then Azuri would die. I surely want to draw land. Damping Sphere keeping me from casting this stupid Chromatic Sphere in the same turn, too, is just, like, randomly really frustrating. Although it is going to be... What just happened? Sorry about that. It's going to be very good against their own Beast Whisperer, because, like, it makes their mana, like, taxed when they're trying to, like, Glimpse of Nature me. I don't really know. This is kind of a weird holding pattern we have. I imagine it's still worth it to play as many creatures as possible into the Oblivion Stone. Although I haven't missed a land drop yet, so for all they know, I might actually have the land, and they're supposed to hold-ish. Weird spot. Weird spot. You two have a Wurmcoil, which is essentially the same thing. I mean, essentially, it gains less life, but it does block better, you're right. Opponent, make a decision. My opponent has taken 5 minutes longer than me this match, and I've been streaming. Anytime people take longer than you on Moto when you're streaming, it's just like, come on. Come on. I know sequencing isn't the easiest. I know I'm like playing Tron where like I just play my lands and cast my spells, but like, come on. Can they overrun me this turn? That's probably what they're thinking about, is whether or not they're supposed to overrun. Because like that lets me block the stupid Azuri, right? Yeah, only gets +2/+3. And so they're probably doing the math on this overrun. I think that's atrocious, though. Letting me block with Wurmcoil is pretty horrific, so... It shouldn't take them long to figure out the overrun plan is pretty bad. And, like... Because, like, what are they even attacking with? Like, they're attacking with, like... They're not attacking with Beast Whisperer, I imagine. They're not attacking with Azuri. So what are you attacking with? Like, Dwinnen's Elite and, like, Elf Warrior only? Like, okay. You got it. Yeah, no, they decided to play more things. That makes a lot of sense. My opponent using their big brain. Once I rolled a 4 and runner, the Tron lands off the top against Phoenix opponent. He's still mad about it. Yeah, the Tron Phoenix matchup is just disgusting. It is just repulsive how good it is for Tron. It is so frustrating. Oh my god, opponent. This should not shock you. We have this thing. Yup. Okay. Dwinnen's Elite. Dwinnen's Elite's actually pretty scary. Ugh. Oh, wow. That's almost scarier. Well, we're in pretty big trouble now if we don't draw the land. I think we might even be dead. They might... supposed to be attacking this turn? No, it doesn't get enough damage through. Okay. I don't know, they can still regenerate. Yeah, it still doesn't push any damage, though. It's just like taps her out for no reason. Ding! Whew! Okay, they only have 2 mana up to save 2 things. Maybe that means we're supposed to crack now. Alright, let's think of the merits of cracking now. They can save, like, all of their things with Archdruid, but it removes it from combat. So, like, right, we crack now. They save, like, Beast Whisperer, Archdruid, right? And then they have 4 mana to work with, and they get to, like, untap. And if they have a creature in hand, then they're just, like, in pretty good shape. Alternatively, we wait until their turn. They can, like, regenerate all their stuff, but they lose Azuri. And... like, if they, like, go for a kill or whatever, which they won't do because they know we have this, so they're, like, going to play conservatively. We just, like, do it in combat. Then they can, like, still play creature second main, but we take no damage for sure. So, do we attack first? Do we just play 5th land attack? See what they run into it? Because, like, if they, like, try to kill it, then, like, whatever. Maybe that's just bad. This is a really tough spot. I'm going to play the land and attack, I think. Because I think I'm going to main phase it, so I'm just going to attack. If they kill it, then, like, whatever. We just, like... I don't know. I don't know what we do. They're supposed to put Beast Whisperer and Dwinnen's Elite in front, I think. This is just, like, to see if they screw up. This is a screw-up check. Because, like, we have to crack it in combat if they, like, don't screw it up. Oh... Because they just like block with some stuff they don't care about, like this. Oh, okay, well, never mind. They're gonna let me gain 6 life for no reason. I'm not gonna let them untap. So they save this. This can't save itself, right? Yeah, another target elf. All right, let's just crack it. Boop. I don't know what you have, but hopefully it doesn't matter. Green, regenerate. Generate Beast Whisperer, regenerate Druid. Cool, go. Oh, we're still in a pretty good spot. 1 regeneration shields. Boop, go. Alright. And we have, like, more O-Stones coming, so, like, if they don't have another Azuri, then we're just gonna, like, send them back to the Stone Ages. And it's gonna be great. It's just going to be great. Dwinnen's Elite, that is fine. That does not say Azuri Renegade Leader on it, but it does produce a lot of mana. A lot of mana. And draws a lot of cards. We're about to, like, just deck them. We're just going to kill all the creatures in their deck. 5 mana. More creatures. More creatures! Given that we have the 2nd and 3rd stone, I like not attacking and just saying go. Well, that's true. Thing is, they get to save more of their creatures, and like they also get to float a bunch of mana, right? So like what I was worried about there, Jim, is that like if they have like 1 billion mana with Archer, right? So like if I crack on their turn, which I have to crack in combat because they're like going to kill me otherwise, so I have to crack in combat, and then they get to cast that. Like they get to like float a bunch of mana, save all their creatures except Azuri, lose Azuri Damping Sphere, and then they can cast Collecting Company, put another Azuri into play, and then like I'm still kind of in this weird holding pattern. Whereas like this, which they found another Azuri anyway, but they only have access to 1 mana on their turn. Like, what did you just do? Why did you? Oh, you just regenerated it for no reason. I guess so you can attack. Sure. I mean, I'm gonna blow my stuff up anyway, so I'll just jump with the lifelinker. Oh, they didn't even attack. I didn't even get to jump with the lifelinker. So we have to produce 1 billion mana here. So we can tower, tutor up another tower. And then do everything still right. Yeah, we get to like 3 mana, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we can still advance our mana while still doing the thing. I think I'm gonna run this worm at them and hope to just like gain 3 more life. So that's what I'm gonna do first. Boop, attack. Can they actually attack? Yeah, they can attack into a Wurmcoil. They had like 1 billion power in play. I don't know. They had like a bunch of like tokens and stuff like that, and they could just like they had plenty of mana to like Azuri pump plus like do other things. Like they had, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they could have attacked. Yep, you got it. Run this in. This obviously signals like an Ugin or something, but there's nothing they can really do about it. I don't think. I'm pretty sure they had to force me to crack. And even if they don't, like I still take like a significant chunk of damage for no reason. I think I don't know. It's just it felt like the conservative play. And if it's wrong, like, yeah, also, what if they respond and company into Shaman and just kill me on the spot because I was at 15? Like, then I just die. I don't know. I feel like there's, like, multiple things they could piece together, and it was just, like, wasn't worth the risk. Boop. I'm gonna do the same thing here, I think. Even though this one's a little worse. Once again, they, like, just keep their Archdruid or whatever. I don't know. We're just gonna send it back to the Shadow Realm, I think. Yeah, it's hard for me to find a reason not to do this. Having access to only 1 mana versus like all their mana, is just like really nice. Main phase stuff. Put more of your creatures in the garbage can. They'll draw some lands eventually, I suppose. Put this into play. I don't think I'm gonna crack it. I might. I have a green source already, so there's no reason not to, I don't think. Green. Alright, cool. Ugh. All right, they have a Beast Whisperer only, and they have to like hope to get like a chain of stuff. Once again, we're gonna send them back to the Shadow Realm. Yep, more creatures. This is fine. They have to attack into the O Stone too. Yeah, maybe they don't. I mean, maybe they don't, Jim. But like once again, like I think the double Shaman is also a fine argument. It's not an argument here because like it doesn't work here, but because we're at like 24 or whatever. But like. When we were much lower... Oh, this sand's just good. So we can, like, Ghost Quarter this. Can we sweep them then, Karn? 6, 7, 8, 12, 13? This is 8 plus is 15. We can play our other land. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Or a mana short. Puke. Pretty much just, like, play this exile... I think that's what I'm going to do. That's not how you want to cast this. We want to cast it like this. Alright, let's exile their stuff. Play this. Let's Stone put a counter on Karn. I think that's correct. If they have a Reclamation Sage, that's like a little annoying, but I mean, we're not going to die to this Nettle Sentinel anytime soon, so this like exposing this last O Stone to Reclamation Sage to potentially have the upside of being able to like save Karn plus Crackstone next turn, I think is like pretty good. Yeah, there's your lands. I was wondering how many your deck actually played, given that we've been through this like 14 creatures, 15 creatures, whatever, in the top like 20 cards of your deck. Seems pretty wild. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can't pump this. Okie doke. And even if you could, we would have ghost courted it. think we have squarely won this game. Despite it being incredibly close, it will not look close by the end of the game. Maybe this is a collecting company. I don't know what they're representing. Put a fake counter on this. Boop. I think if they're casting collecting company into an O-Stone. Well, we would have to respond, right? Because, Jim, we're still doing it in step to, like, get rid of the Damping Sphere on that one turn? I don't know. You may just be right. I may just be a big forehead. Plus, boop. Exile whatever that is in your hand. Is it a collected company? What you got? It is a Shaman of the Pack that you just elected not to cast? Question mark? Seems odd. Sure, we'll play the power plant. I don't think there's a reason. I don't think there's a reason not to play the power plant, so we're just gonna play it. They're about to time out at this rate. They have 5 minutes left of their clock. Double Nettle Sentinel. Puke. Alright, well, that's gotta be irritating. They drew a green spell to untap their Nettle Sentinel. And not only that, but it pressures Karn enough that, like, it mitigates the plus. Whatever. I'm still gonna take draw steps and just hold up this O-Stone, I think. Like, it means the Karn isn't really getting anywhere, but it also means they can't hold cards in the end. And, like, we're still, like, this O-Stone's just only getting better. We can get a Blast Stone, actually, right? I think that's still in the deck. Sylvan Scrying. Yay! Alright, cool. Alright. Let's... Oh, we have an extra mana. Who cares? Plus up. Target you. Alright. Alright. We get to hold the stone. We get to clear all their stuff. Just like... Not really super caring about what's going on the other side of the table. Collecting Company is the scariest draw. Followed by like Azuri. Those are all like pretty good ones. Shaman of the Pact is a weird one. I think we're going to let it come into play, and with the trigger on the stack, we're just going to blow all their stuff up. Yeah, like Karn's within range of ulting in 2 turns, so like we can just go up down with it, and then like we can use Blast Stone to control their next step. Alright, I'm just going to crack this. I don't really know what punishes us for this line. Probably just a collecting company off the top punishes us for this line into like specifically 2/3 drops, but this feels safer. I don't really know. That might have been egregious, but I don't really want to play the like find out the right exact time to crack that. Why are we still playing? Like actually, I guess they could draw a collecting company. This cannot be a good time for my opponent. All right. Should I just start exiling lands? I can go down, exile 2 lands. That's just bad. Their lands do not matter. And I want them drawing more lands anyway. Just, like, control their draw steps. And if they hit a company, then whatever. It sucks. Okay. Yeah. You'd think we draw another payoff by now. Chromatic Sphere. Sure. Alright. Green. This. Oh my god. Go through all the cards. Just die. Why are we still playing, opponent? Alright. Make my deck smaller. More eggs. How many redraws do we have? Thank you. 8, 9, 10. Here's an Ulamog. We'll exile this and this. Alright. And then we will exile this. We're going to keep them off Collecting Company mana. Oh, wait. No. Boop. Alright, now they don't have Collecting Company mana. Go! I don't think they can... I don't know if any cards they have out now. We finally hit something that's a payoff. We've only hit like 3 payoffs in this, like, actual, like, things that kill my opponent in this top, like, whatever, right? Top, like, 23 cards of our deck. Oh, no. A tablet. Okay. Let's just deck them. Alright, Sure. -3. Exile that. Combat. Attack you. Attack University. There you go. 20 cards equals the exile zone. Sure. Why not? Any order. Are you having fun yet, opponent? I'm having a great time. You having fun? I hope you're having fun. Look at this. My Karn has vigilance. Or my Ugin has vigilance. Oh my god, Ulamog, whatever the stupid name is. Keep this one. Go. Perfect victory. 0 lands. Oh no. They have a 1-drop. Never mind, it's not a perfect victory. We tried. That blocks. But they don't have enough cards in their library. They're just going to play it out to the very end. Noble. I want to deck them, so we're going to exile this. See if they'll block. I hope they block. I'd like for them to block, like, really badly. Like, no permanents, no library, just all these zeros. Look at that. Look at that. Tron doing the Tron thing. Got him. Nice Elves deck. Rude. I have no idea, Artificial, why we kept playing that game. I actually just have no earthly idea. It was not much of a game. I don't understand. Like, this is honestly kind of part of my problem with, like, Tron, is that, like, I guess they were kept playing, especially in that, like, mid-game where all I had was Karn. They, like, kept playing to, like, drawing to their out of hitting, like, company into, like, exactly nutters or whatever. But, like, it is so miserable being on that side. Just, like, drawing to your, like, 1%er because you have a 1%er. We haven't really got to see Karn Great Creator in action. How about Natural Tron? Is this deck balanced yet? Cape. God, and if it's the mirror, we have a Ghost Corner. Bleh. Oh, let's lead on mine. And then we can, like, I think we're supposed to star. That way we can, like, Ancient Stirrings next turn and play map or whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Ooh, is this Phoenix? This matchup's pretty good. Pretty good. Make a green. Okay. O Stone. I'll take it. Payoff card. Karn Liberate's a good payoff card. I'll take a Karn Liberated. Any order. Let's power plant. Map. Your turn. Hopefully they play a thing in the ice on turn 2 and we just get to, like, Karn it. That'd be super. They hit a Phoenix? What? Off their Thought Scour? What scum? Absolute scum. Oh my gosh. Scum. Well, it looks like they might be missing lands. You missing lands, opponent? You need some lands? Be a shame if something happened to them. Oh, please pass. I need you to pass the turn. That is what I need from you. Oh, please pass the turn. No! Tilt. Alright, well, we have multiple cards anyway. Eat it. Taste it. Look how close this matchup is. -3. Get rid of that. Goodbye. Go. Like, bolt my Karn and I just have, like, another Karn. Oh, yeah. I bet you they don't want lands. They do. What? What? Tilt. Super tilt. Calls OP scum. Plays Tron. Listen. We have to fill the role. Alright. Yeah, you fetch and shocked. What you got? Do you have a thing in the ice? What you doing, opponent? You have a Serum Visions. Are we going to try to get this Phoenix back? Looks like we might try to get this Phoenix back to flip my... or to kill my Karn. That would be frustrating. They need to hit a... one card on top, one card on top. I mean, one card on bottom, one card on top. Does that mean they hit the free spell? This feels like this means they hit the free spell. If it's surgical, I'm glad they don't get to kill our Karn first, because if they hit my Karn plus surgical, it'd be pretty tilting. But, I mean, we have insurance in the form of Oblivion Stone. Set Adrift. They set Adrift my Expedition map. Why? Did they like, misclick? Oh, they're just getting rid of it. No, I still don't understand the play. Why did we do that? Keeps me off Ugin mana? Sure. I guess. They get to see my hand. They know it's like really good. Yep. Okay. Urza's power plant. I don't think power plant does anything relevant. So I'm going to play a Karn. Especially since they don't know I hit mine, so let's just play this. Play the cards they know about. Baz. Ugh. Maybe I was supposed to just plus that. Because like now they can just bolt it and like it's just really awkward. Tilt. I think I'm gonna take the risk and plus targeting them. If they flip it, then they flip it. Whatever. What did we hit? We hit another... Oh, we hit a lightning axe. Yeet. So we can go grab a blast zone. Is that relevant? This is kind of tough. I need to decide if I want to grab blast zone or sanctum. So the merits of grabbing sanctum is the next payoff we draw is going to be really good. The merits of... But I think the next payoff we draw is going to be good anyway, even if it's like a ballista. The merits of grabbing blast zone is that if they can't specifically flip thing in the ice next turn, then we're in pretty good shape. I don't think they can 20 me, so I'm going to grab a blast zone. Map. Sacrifice it. Go grab blast zone. Play blast zone. 1, 2, 3, and we get to play Oblivion Stone. They could snap Set Adrift, my Oblivion Stone, and then like do something wacky. Because we can't crack it anyway, so I think I'm just supposed to just like pass. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna pass. There's no reason to be mana efficient when you have access to all the mana in the world and like nothing to really do with it. Oh, that land was a good draw for them, I think. Because I think they have a chance of flipping thing in the ice now. Ugh. If they start off with Morphos, I can assume that our Karn is dead. It should make them overextend into the Oblivion Stone, though, I imagine. Hopefully. Hopefully we tax their cards enough. And if all they have is thing in the ice, we get to crack this. We get to crack this blast zone and then still have Oblivion Stone. Blast zone, Oblivion Stone, blah 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 blah. We get to crack this, kill this, and then still have this backup until we draw something that like actually ends the game. All right, they went into red. Wild. So you're spending 3 mana. Oh, do you have the Finale Promise? Oh, that's so good. Serum Vision, Surgical Extraction. That sucks. Surgical Karn Liberated. Serum Vision's Finale looks so good here. Also should not be F6. Oh no! New cards! So much better than our new cards! Where's our Karn, Great Creator? I want to be able to lock them out. What a tilt. Alright. Fine. Fine. Take my Karns. I don't want them anyway. Surgical all my ancient strings too. What a tilt. Okay. Carney boy's dead. Maybe I was not supposed to exile that Phoenix and I was supposed to plus up that Karn initially. Put extract counters on it. Take this up to 2. Draw a good one. Ulamog. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Huh. This is indestructible, right? Yeah, cool. So we're just gonna hit their lands. Ulamog, look at this draw step. Is this going good? Boop, boop. Where you go? Opponent! What? Come I just wanted to play my creatures. Fine. All right, Jim Davis. Let's look at Jim Davis's sideboard guide since we finally hit a deck that's actually on here. Let's go find Mr. Davis's plan for... Is it Phoenix? Dark Test. We don't have that card. Dismember, Grafdigger's Cage, Ghost Quarter sucks. We don't have this card either. Walking Ballista sucks. Relic sucks. Why does Relic suck? Why are we cutting Relic? You put a lot of pressure on them. Yeah, obviously it's really good. Why are we getting this? Yeah. Blood Moon. They have Blood Moon. You don't care about Blood Moon? You can consider a few Nature's Claims you're capable of winning through Blood Moon by itself. Alright, fine. I would have brought in, like, probably all the Nature's Claims, like, by myself. Puke. We don't want, like, maybe we don't like surgicals. Does this list have surgicals in it? Just, like, not want those? Oh, you just, like, want all the graveyard hate that's better than Relic? I think we want Grafdigger's Cages and surgicals. Alright, let's, like, get this, like, looking remotely reasonable. Alright, let's get some surgicals. I think we can easily cut relics because we can also still grab them with Karn Great Creator, which I think we're leaving in the deck. Is this card good? Maybe. This card's bad. Bad. Good. We don't have any dismembers. Do you want the other O-Stone? Hit 3 O-Stones. Didn't have another one on the sideboard. Huh. Pat. Maybe like 2 Nature's Claims in. I'm willing to buy that they have Ascension plus Blood Moon, so we're gonna bring in like 2 Nature's Claims. We're gonna cut the Ghost Quarter because that card is atrocious, apparently. And Karn Liberated's bad. I buy that as well. Alright, let's try something like this. We're gonna leave Little Karn in because it's good against the Blood Moon draws. Like, we can still kill them on turn, like, 6. Like, under a Blood Moon, which is pretty dope. I think Jim's list had 3 Relic main. That's fair. I mean, the thing is, we still have our Karns. This hand is atrocious. Mulligan. This hand is close. We have Eggs plus Karn plus Oblivion Stone on the draw. We just need to hit, like, another Tron piece as a land. Even if we hit Forest, we have Sylvan Scrying. I'm gonna keep this. Alright, bottom. Just looking for a land. It's not the end of the world if we miss on the first turn. On the second turn, it's a little bit more of the end of the world. Oh, no. Do we play the high upside? I don't think we do. Because, like, there's still a high upside if we hit any Tron land with this Chromatic Star. I don't know what our odds of hitting there, but, like, I'm fine with any land. Especially now that we have map, I'm fine hitting any land. Thankfully, their Thought Scour did not mill over a Phoenix this turn. We did not get scummed. Play their thing in the ice. Yep, that's fine. Land. Any land. Tilt. Green. Still got one more shot at it. Land. Any land. Dang. This is what it's like playing Tron, y'all. It's just too freaking easy. Let me tell you what. It's just too freaking easy. I don't understand how people ever mess this up. This is so broken. So broken. This matchup's also heinously good for us. Like, I've probably like not played the best, and like we're still just probably gonna body them. This is unfair. Unfair. Krusty Krab unfair. Mr. Krabs is in there. What you got? Ugh. Also, Karn the Great... I'm sorry, Mycosynth Lattice plus, what's it called? Nature's Claim lets us pull up lands, which is kind of cute. Also lets us pull up, like, creatures. So, like, if there's creatures still in play, we can, like, blow up creatures. It's kind of a sick little interaction that I doubt's going to come up. Ugh, faithlessly discard 2 non-Phoenix cards. Go. Nice. Alright, yeah, let's, Oh, we're about to get, like, Spell Pierced or whatever. That's fine. Ceremonious Rejection, you got it. So we're going to flip it, we're going to take a bunch. You have to have another thing in the ice plus a spell? Oh, you should have another spell. Maybe you do have another spell. I don't really know. Am I supposed to surgical Ceremonious Rejection? That feels wacky. But, like, at the same time, if I get to just, like, O-Stone plus crack it, it feels like the game's over. So, I kind of want... Maybe it's just the surgical faithless looting. And then, if they have ceremonious rejection, cry a little bit. I'm going to surgical ceremonious rejection. Just feels like such a weird play. But I just think it's just so hard to lose if they have, like, anything else. They had one! Oh my gosh! I'm so good at this game. I'm so good. It's incredible. I'm just absurd at this game. They have a Shatterstorm in their deck. They have an Ancient Grudge in their deck. 2 Surgicals. A Set Adrift. Finale of Promise. 2 Bloodmons. They do have Bloodman in their deck. Alright, hand, gun, graveyard, gun. Boop. Okay. Gosh. Being a professional Magic player ain't easy. Let me tell you guys what. It's just not easy. It's not easy at all. Oh, yeah. Easy game, easy life. That's what I'm talking about, Seraphix. Ugh. Ugh. So good. Sure. You can do more stuff. Knock it out. Spell Pierce. I don't even remember seeing Spell Pierce. Glad they milled it over. I would have gotten blown out by it. Now we have, like, the... If we draw a land, we get to, like, Karn them. Blip. So we didn't see any bolts, right? Oh, I don't know. I didn't keep track of it. Alright, let's just crack this. Not taking 7. Blow your stuff up. No more stuff for you. My turn. Land. Ding! Lock you out of the game, please. I just want to do it. Die, 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 dead, 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 please. Do we see bolts? I don't remember. Whatever, who cares? Oh no. Oh no. They're fetching. Yes. Alright, so we could grab something kind of good, like a Ballista or whatever. It's probably pretty decent. Or anything good like that. Or... Lattice, 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 lattice. I didn't come not to lattice them. Don't bolt my Karn. Dead. Yes, dude. Where are you going? Gah. Got him. I like how it's been corrected. How it's not even been correct to cast Karn Great Creator yet. Drake has had no respect for his opponent's decks today. Yeah, I just gotta get blown out by a bolt there. But I don't know, I wanted to do it. Hey, I gave them respect when I surgical ceremonious rejection over faithless looting. If I had no respect and I just like wanted to look and see if I was supposed to cast stuff, like maybe I was supposed to surgical faithless looting. That's the no respect play. The like big brain play is surgical ceremonious rejection and then body your opponents, body them, join match. This is like kind of fun. I won't lie. This like Karn Great Creator just like stop casting stuff. It's gotta be miserable for my opponents, but it's been pretty fun. Hey, look, an easy mulligan. It's all fun and games until I hit the mirror. As soon as I hit the mirror, I'm just gonna, like, regret everything I've said. This is, like, the same hand as last time. Gabe. Tower! No! Ready for the green bottom? Bottom it. I don't want your freaking tower. I want another Tron piece. Oh, no. Is this humans? Oh, no. Bottoming the land. Oh, no. We're gonna get blown out. Oh, God. Make it stop. Oh, no. This is pretty bad, chat. Oh, what? Never mind. Less bad. More good. I think we're supposed to play another star. I guess we can just crack the first one and see what's up. Maybe we should have done that first. I suck. Because if I had a Tron piece here, I'm going to feel kind of stupid. Alright, go. But like, I do want to crack it this turn because I want to dig deeper to another land. We're gonna like manual mode this O Stone this game. It looks like with this Ghost Quarter. Yeah, I'll just kick something. Oh god, Tech Edge. Who the fuck hurt you? I guess playing this, we can like force them to Ghost Quarter me. This is so awkward. Once again, I shouldn't have played a land before cracking this, but you know, we're playing tight today. All right, Forest. Sylvan Scrying. Now they like are kind of forced to Ghost Quarter, and like we're just like in this weird spot. Power plant. All right, go. Like next turn we get to like just hard cast an O Stone, but then they get to Tech Edge me. This game's really weird. And we're gonna take like 1,000,000 damage in the meantime. We're on a 3-turn clock. But like they have to like spend their mana, like blowing up my lands, and like if I still hit anyway, then like they're gonna die. Tilt. This deck, man. Ghost Quarter, Thalia, Tech Edge. Sure, man. This looks rough. No kidding, Thalian. How'd your final go? Did you own it? Did you kill it? How did Titan Shift it up? We ended up 3-2ing. Obviously should have 4-1'd, but I'm pretty bad at Magic. Yeah. That about sums it up. It went well. It went fine. I don't know. Definitely could have gotten better. We're going to get bodied by this deck. We're 2-0 with Tron right now. Tron feels pretty good. Feels like a very good deck. Would you like to use Ghost Quarter's ability? Yes. I would like to actually have a land. There's our 5th land, too. It's so awkward. Oblivion Stone. I don't really know what gets me out. It feels like a Ballista gets me out. Because, like, I need to stay alive long enough to be able to, like, play enough lands to Oblivion Stone. So I think right now we're drawing to specifically Walking Ballista. Which actually be a fantastic draw. Just like put it on 2, like block here, shoot, and take no damage. And still be on a 2-turn. That'd be hot. Like they can't play anything because they have to Tech Edge me. So. Yup. Oh my god, dude. For real? Sure. We're on manual mode. You got it. What does Karn do? Oh, we can't cast it, but Karn would otherwise animate this so we could block. Ugh. No! This game was so close. Because we could just like play this, animate this, block, and then we get to untap and like blow this up and like, Dang, this game was like shockingly close. It sucks. Everything's awful. I hate everything. Alright, Jim, is this on your sideboard guide? Like little crappers? Probably sideboard similar to how we did humans. You want like removal in the deck? Karn Liberate's kind of bad. I'll buy that. This card seems hard to cast. We already have like a bunch of like 10 mana payoff in the form of Karn. This like little Karn, which I think we're going to leave an O Stone in the sideboard specifically for. I think we want Ballista in our deck. Maybe we can cut like some number of these too. I don't really know. These are like better for on the manual mode, right? Like their plan is blow up my lands. We can go grab a Crucible with our Karns. Maybe like this card's worse than this Karn. Because like that's better for manual mode. Like I'm planning to manual mode. If I'm planning to manual mode, I don't think I want an abundance of like Ulamogs or anything. I don't think I want an abundance of 7 mana Karn. Because it's just like very low impact for 7 mana. Are they an Aether Vial deck? They probably are with all that stuff. Maybe they have Damping Sphere too, so like these might be reasonable over these. Just kind of taking guesses. I don't think I want that many. We're just going to leave like one of these in the deck too. We're going to do something like this, I think. Is Spyglass worth it to shut off Ghost Quarter and Tech Edge or nah? Maybe it is. I mean, it shuts off Shuts off Vials. Maybe that's like a reasonable plan. It doesn't feel very good. I just don't know how many of these effects they have in their deck. That's the real problem. I think we'll try it. We'll try it. Why not? Oh god, chair, please. What are you doing? Yeah, I think we're gonna give it a shot. It feels close. All right, what do we got? This like hand of like pretty bad Magic cards. This like doesn't even turn 3 Tron, but like the thing is they're gonna interact with my lands. This has like this grabs a Crucible. Like this is so weird because this hand I would mulligan in the blind. Like I would mulligan this hand against just about every deck that isn't trying to interact with my lands. But because we have a raw quantity of lands, I think it's reasonable that they're going to interact with my lands. And if they're going to interact with my lands, then I think I want a raw quantity of lands, and that makes this hand a lot more appealing. So I think I'm gonna keep it. I don't think this hand's very good by any stretch. But I do think that, like, in this specific matchup, I think this hand is, like, reasonable. I could be wrong, and, like, if it plays out that way, then I'll just, like, die and hate myself. But I think there's a chance this hand's, like, really good in this matchup. Yep, they are a vile deck. This is unsurprising to me. Another Karn Great Creator. You got it. Kind of prioritizing cycling this Relic and holding this Expedition map, but if they have turn 2 Stony Silence, I feel a little stupid for that. Like this. And like, yeah, like I said, if we draw a Tron piece, we're going to want to be able to tutor it up. Alright. Hopefully we don't get Stony Silenced. Gosh, if they have Stony Silence with all this land hate, like, holy cow. They own an Arbiter. That's pretty bad. Oh my god, there's Urza's Mine too. What a tilt. Tower? Nope. Okay. Well, now we gotta wait till turn 4 to even, like, tutor it all. This sucks. Gosh. This is pretty mopey. Karn the Great Creator does shut off Aether Wow, but I don't think that's, like, worth it. Alright. If they have another Leonin Arbiter, we're in a little bit of trouble. Because, like, this map is just dead at that point. Oh my god. Flicker Wisp. What are you Flicker Wisping? Sure. Ghost Quarter. Alright, yeah, that makes sense, actually. Makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. We look dead. Ooh. Oh, that Oblivion Stone is so attractive. But it's going to be so hard to actually get through. Is this any player? Huh. I wonder if there's like a weird way we're supposed to play this game where we strip mine them. I think so. Alright. Blow that up. And they blow my land up. And we get to just, like, do everything? Ooh. This lets me cast my spells. It's like, now we're going to be able to curve this into this into this. I don't know. This is kind of weird. It's still traded a land, but it traded on our terms. So if we do draw the Tron land, like, this is better because if we do draw the Tron land, we automatically have Tron. And, like, they can't theoretically interact with it. So, like, now, if we draw specifically Tower, then we get to, like, do everything. They can instep. They can go to their instep, Flicker Wisp one of my lands. It's pretty tough. This is a pretty weird spot. Welcome to the dark side. Hey, Tannen, how's it going? I appreciate it. This deck's kind of sweet now. I kind of like the Karn Great Creator builds. They do feel like they're better at beating, like, interaction. Like, my hands are just all, like, 4-drops. Oh, my gosh. Tectonic Edge? Are you kidding me with this? Like, stop. Alright, I mean, we're still drawing a tower. Specifically tower, and then we get to, like, crack. Blech. Puke. So we could play Karn. What 4-drop do we want to play? If we want to play a 4-drop, I don't think we want to play Karn because they could pressure it. Playing the egg seems unwise. I'm going to assume they don't have anything that matters because I don't think we can beat anything that matters. Intruding up another land doesn't feel particularly relevant. Ugh. Don't let him get to you too. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Congrats on your MCQ win. Oh, this is tough. Putin is allergic to fun. I just want to blow up your lands. Why are you blowing up mine? I wonder if Thought-Knot Seer just buys us enough time. That's my plan. My plan is that Thought-Knot Seer was going to buy us enough time. Boop. Like, they're going to blow up my land. I'm okay with that. Fine. Whatever. Blow up my land. We're going to draw a land, and then we're going to have Expedition Map to cash in to, like, grab another land. It's going to be great. What is this? Displacer. Okay. Sure, dude. Tilts. Go. Alright. What the hell? Something just happened in the house. So they have to like displace this, but they like draw cards. This is so weird. I guess they're supposed to instep displace this. No, they're supposed to blow my land, right? Because they can't let me untap with the land. It doesn't really matter. I don't think it matters how they sequence this. I think they're probably supposed to displace on instep because then if they're going to displace it no matter what, they should do it now because then I look at one less card to have a chance of actually hitting off the Thought-Knot Seer. Thanks, I appreciate it. You're welcome. It also looked like you were pretty far along on getting your whatever. What's the card called? What's the thing called? GoFundMe. Getting your GoFundMe met. So, really happy for you. Oh, they just flickered it out. That's the same thing. It accomplishes the same thing. Just like lets them spew all their cards. I think we're dead. I don't think we had ever a chance. What's with all these like Flicker Wisp decks being played? This is like the second one, right? Like we played a Leonin Arbiter Flicker Wisp deck when playing against when playing Titan Shift earlier. Selfless Spirit, sure did. All right, you got me. You got me. We're done here. You got me. You got me. I could see. Take that. All right. They showed up not to lose to Tron. You did it. You're not losing to Tron. I'm proud of you. You've made your Tron matchup good enough. Hey, Tanner, what do you think of playing Ugin the Ineffable in Tron? The Ineffable. One who cannot be effed. Is that good? I hit the goal today. Congrats. Congrats. I hope you crush. I expect great things out of you. So is it Phoenix just busted then, Ryan? Is it just like broken in Standard? Just like 100% what I should be playing in Syracuse? If you pay for the Arbiter tax, they can blink the Arbiter and make you pay a second time. It's kind of silly. Sure. Just like more ways they like blow me to the moon. Like, okay. You got me. Oh. Yeah, we've had a pretty good crowd. Everybody came and talked. It's rough if you hit Esper and Nexus. I expect Esper to be good. Nexus, not. I don't know. Is Mono Red bad? I thought I heard somewhere that like Phoenix was bad against Mono Red. Is that factual? Boop. So many Magic professionals in my chat. In Nelson, close to Brad Nelson, but it's more like in Nelson. Is this hand keepable? What do you mean no? Mulligan. Ugh. I mean, we have Ancient Stirrings. This has to be a keep, I think. Ugh. We already have Ancient Stirrings that's on our list. We're bottoming that. We're just going to go for the high upside draws. Blackley Cliffs. Thoughtseize me. Oh, no. Jund. Well, Jund's a good matchup, but this hand's not very good against Jund, so rip us. The Relic's actually pretty good. What if it was just a Relic in case they like Tarmogoyf? I don't think Expedition Map is that high value. Nah, I'm probably still supposed to play it in case they draw the land. It's probably a tough hand to Inquisition. It feels like you're probably supposed to take the Sphere. You took the map. That's wild. They might just have another discard spell. Oop. That's a good draw. It's really good in this matchup if we ever can cast it. Alright, yeah, we'll play this. We'll set up to Ancient Stirrings and assume they're just okay with me. Ancient Stirrings, zing, zing, zing. Like, I think it's a high chance they have another discard spell based on that take, but if they have just, like, Dark Confidant, then whatever. Cool. Might just die here. Green. Alright, Ancient Stirrings. Tron lands. Jesus, man. Mine, any order. Mine. We're like fighting hit lands. Relic. Exile something, go. What do we hit? We hit a Blood Crypt. Yeah, Liliana too? No Lilianas. Another Dark Confidant, you got it. This is going to be pretty tough to beat. 2 Confidants is probably some of the best stuff you can draw against Tron. Like, I'd much rather have seen the Tarmogoyf. Flower Plant. Forest. Exile, draw card. Alright, that's actually pretty good, because it lets me Ugin next turn. What do I need? I need a power plant. Boop. Alright, get Tron. Jund deck. We drew pretty well. They're pretty likely to hit a discard spell here, though. Bloodstained Mire and... what was the other one? Boop. 2 lands. Nice. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yep, hit me for 1 million. I'm down to less than 1 million. Hopefully we get to keep the Ugin. Yeah, we did. Cool. Because I really just want to get these bobbies out of the way. Ugin. Alright, let's -2. -X. X is 2. Okay. Goodbye. Go. And now this doesn't die to like Bloodbraid off or whatever they may have. No trophy, please. Yeah, trophy would be frustrating. I don't think we can beat that ever. I think Finale to Flashback Removal helps a ton. And I assume that's in the red matchup. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting thought. How does Jund beat this at all? This draw, at this point, they don't. I mean, they were in a good spot with 2 Bobs, but, like, I hit really well, and, like, that's usually how this goes. Here's the Bloodbraid Elf I was predicting. Like, they can pressure Ugin, but they're just dead now. Because we're going to slam a Wurmcoil, which is the best card against Jund. Yep, that's fine. No Shocklands. They drew a lot of lands. Their Bobs drew a lot of lands. +2 bolts. This? I exile my land, so Crucible isn't a good one. Like Karn, Great Creator doesn't really do anything. Yeah, we just like Wurmcoil. Okay, go. We'll use Ugin to like mitigate the board. They can like currently grow this by 1. And like we can still bolt it. They're just in a pretty rough spot. I mean, they do have 6 cards in hand, but like my cards are worth a lot more than their cards are. But if they ever hit like an Assassin Trophy, we're in a little bit of rough shape. Okay. Liliana the Veil. Interesting. Yeah, you probably cast that and like plus it. Oh, depressing. Oh yeah, your attacks are just so bad still. Blech. It's like Ugin's just gonna continue to stick around. We just continue picking off stuff. This is pretty rough for Jund. Okay, make me sick. Here's a Wurmcoil. Goodbye. Make some stuff. Maybe they tapped wrong. They had a shock land, and their life total doesn't matter, right? So like they may have like supposed to left up another one. Although it just makes me force the block on the Death Touch here and the life link there. I mean, I'm not gonna fuck it up anyway, but I am 100% willing to make this trade. Push the lifelink token. You got it. Block here. Okay. Yup. Exile my Wurmcoil. Gone! Death Touch you. Ugin goes to 1. Alright. Tower. They're just dead. They feel dead. Alright, yeah, let's end the game. Bless up here. Here's this thing. -2, go grab the Lattice. Mycosynth Lattice. Here's Mycosynth Lattice. You can't even activate your Liliana. Okay, go. Nice. Your lands do not tap for mana. Both teams played hard. I got it. Liliana can't even be plussed. Everything's great. I suspect they have conceded. They have, in fact, conceded. Got to Karn another person. Alright, Jim Davis. How do we sideboard for Jund? The rest. Black green should at least be on here. I imagine black green is. Come on. Black green is pretty popular. Burn, blue white chest guy, we're prison. Oh, it's not on here. Jim, no! I imagine we're probably supposed to do something close to like click submit. What's up, kid? Ooga booga card. Kuchkin, what's up? Alright. Jund. I kind of care about Ballista. Like, I want to kill their Bobs really badly. This is probably like the worst card in our deck, ironically. We're probably supposed to get like some number of them. Kind of want like the Relic in the deck. I don't really want to make a lot of changes. Our deck seems pretty good. This Odyssey is like one of the worst payoff cards, and it's like still pretty good. Alright, well, let's just click submit. Their plan is like trophy me out of the game. Like, I guess maybe that means we want more Karns. I don't really know. I'll figure it out. This hand's really good. This hand's just like good against Jund, right? Where like we have like slow to get to Tron, like, but we have double Wurmcoil. Yeah, I think we're supposed to mulligan. Our deck mulligans well. Oh, I say as we mulligan badly. Oh no. Yeah, we'll keep this. I don't know about him. It like Relic is pretty nice in this matchup, and I don't really want to like underrate how good it is, but I think we're gonna need a second Tron piece if we're gonna win this game. So we just need to like dig as far as we can with as little mana investment as we can, because like we're gonna get discarded, they're gonna take map, and then we're gonna have like only Star and 2 Tron lands to work with. All right, come on. Time to draw like the Tron players do. This deck is so miserable. Like, seeing this side of it just makes me more tilted to lose to it. Because, like, they just, like, hot rip nonstop. Tron players are just, like, always drawing it. All right, yeah, here's this. Here's this. Go. Ooh. Another discard spell? Nope. It might be an Inquisition, and they just, like, know about Karn, and they, like, don't want to take it. Ooh, I was done. Green. What you got? Oh, waiting on me. I'm such an idiot. Expedition map. It's not a bad one. Go. Interesting. Let's see if they like abrupt decay my expedition map or something. Yeah, puke. Maybe I should have waited. I don't know, if I drew Tron land, like being able to just like have Tron tutored up felt really appealing. Could just be terrible. Everything's awful. Boop. I'm gonna put my O-Stone in play too. Should like run it out. Just run it out there to get shredded. We're not under any pressure, but if they ever draw Fulminators like we're dead. They have, like, Assassin Trophies to draw to. I just don't think this game's going to pan out our way. Oh, yeah. Send me back to the Stone Ages. Although, honestly, that's, like, one of the lowest value Fulminators I've ever seen. They might should have held that because I had a redundant pieces. Yeah, like, now I'm, like, drawing live to another Tron piece. But they might just have more of them. They might have, like, Collar Gunspan, blow this up, return this, and then I have, like, one window to draw the last Tron piece. And, like, do stuff. Yeah. Look at me. I know this deck too well. Alright, we have a window. We have a window. Ding. That's not a ding. Green. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking of just not playing this. I'm gonna hope they screw up and target the wrong one. I think there's like a lot of equity in that. Like, if they just, like, play it and, like, blow up your tower. They should blow up mine because there's less of them. But if they blow up tower, then we're in good shape. No! Okay. Now I'm punished. I thought it was worth it for the chance. Go. I mean, our life total's not under any pressure, so, like, we still have time to draw out of it, but... I imagine we're going to be tutoring a mine with us, but... 5, 6. Now we're under some pressure. Under pressure. Oh, wow. We drew a mine. Punished. Yeah, let's play the mine, I guess, and pass. And then we're going to tutor up the other thing. Like, they've interacted with a lot of our lands, so hopefully we're not dead. It's like, we have a Wurmcoil Engine. I don't know, hopefully that's good enough. Take some damage. It's a lot of damage. They have a Kessig Wolf Run. Alright. Let's go grab our power plant. We're in business. Okay. Good one. Like Ulamog. Is that even a good one? Oh, they have a trophy. This sucks. Forest. Oh no. Karn Liberated. Alright, well we have to draw like the last mine or whatever. Or just like a natural land drop, like might allow us to put this this Wurmcoil in play. There can be 2 star rains, but I guess the third one's just too much. Inquisition, that whiffs. No! What a tilt. Yeah, if we just draw like any land in our deck, we get to Wurmcoil, but there's like a lot of our lands in the graveyard, so I'm not holding my breath on it. Any land. Tilt. Make green. Ancient Stirrings for a Relic? Relic's good. Relic's very good. In the order. Relic. Doop, 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 doop. Now we're still drawing to like any land. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's correct this. And they like get to exile 2 creatures. Is there even 2 creatures? There's at least 1. Yeah. So like they can take me for 3 and still put me on the 2 turn. Oop! Hey, King Bigfoot 420, thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. We are Troning them out. At least we're trying. We hit an Ancient Stirrings. Go to 3. Bolt me? Am I done? Inquisition me. Dang, I just drew the Stirrings too. What a tilt. Nice react. Alright. Give it to me, daddy. Land of any flavor. Alright, this lets me search for a power plant. Did we find it? Oh no, we're short like 1 mana, right? To be able to Expedition Map plus crack. Expedition Map, crack, grab the plant, have 5 mana. Ugh, so close. So close. I mean, there's only 1 mine left in the deck, so it makes sense that we didn't see it in 10 cards, but like, tilt. But like, tilt. I want this card in my deck. Alright. Let's want more of this card in my deck. Like, less of this card. Yeah. I don't like that card. Alright, we're gonna do this. Just, like, upgrade to, like, I want my payoffs to either be, like, fine underneath, like, land destruction, or I want it to be, like, game ending. So I take my scrying and my hand, like, doesn't do anything. Thing is, mulliganing is so bad against discard. And, like, you know they're gonna, like, mulligan to discard. Let's just mulligan. Now we're talking. Keep. Bottom. I don't care about payoff. I don't need that garbage. Alright, let's lead on power plant. And then we're going to... Do we star or relic? If they get discarded... I guess I want star. Star is, like, a little better. It just like makes my turn 2s better, even though Relic may be better at mitigating pressure against Gen because of Tarmogoyf. Wow, they just don't have it. What a forehead I am. Ooh, draw. Tower. Ding. In that case, let's crack this for green. Ancient Stirrings. Just like literally everything. Alright, deck. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What's the payoff I want? Emrakul the Promised End is pretty small right now. It's like costs 11 mana to cast. So I guess we grab... I guess we're supposed to grab Map, actually, right? I kind of think I'm supposed to grab Map in case I get my lands blown up. That's really heads up. We're not supposed to grab this, I'm pretty sure. So, it's like between Ugin and Map. What do we think, chat? Do we think we're supposed to grab Ugin here? Because Ugin, like, gives me something to do, and, like, if I end up with Tron lands and just, like, nothing to do with them, then, like, I feel kind of like an idiot. Whereas, like, Ugin's kind of paying off, like, Map. Map grabs Blast Zone, at least. This feels like a really important decision. Do we think they have a trophy? Map. Krichkin likes Map. Okay, I like your logic. And then I think we're going to try to incentivize them to blow this map up. All right. What you got, opponent? Opponent, what you doing? In Nelson. In the tank. Yeah, I don't know. The map seems kind of heads up. I don't know if it's actually very, like, good. Because, like, there's a chance we just, like, draw stuff and die. Like, throwing in the garbage can to an Abrupt Decay here seems, like, a little risky, which we did not do. Good one. Map. Alright, the Emrakul's on the bottom, and we know that it's on the bottom, so we're just going to, like, do this. Karn. I don't really know why I played this. The Sanctum's in my hand. I'm just going to kind of hope they don't really have anything that matters. Forest is the reveal. Maybe I misplayed there. This is like kind of a weird game. Liliana Last Hope? Sure. That's a deal for me. Alright. Yep. I guess you're supposed to -2 this? You're probably just supposed to minus this. The plus does literally nothing. Minus and hope to hit a creature and like also start filling your graveyard for Tarmogoyf. I think you're supposed to minus this. Let's see if they do that. Nope, they do not. I don't really know what you're building towards. Like if you have Fulminator, you can like Fulminator to like crack Fulminator or whatever. Alright. We're going to grab a power plant, I think, on end step. And just, like, have both of these covered to make them blow up a tower. And then, like, we have this covered for the tower, and that'll give us the most mana afterwards. No, we're supposed to grab a tower. We're supposed to grab a tower because, like, if we're cracking Sanctum to grab a 10-drop this turn, then, like, and they don't have the removals, like, the removal for the stuff, then we are in pretty good shape. Otherwise, we're still going to wait a turn anyway. So, yeah, no, I think we're actually supposed to. We're supposed to grab the, we're supposed to grab a tower, I think. Just like the way this game's going to play out. Plus we have the extra map still. Correct this. Alright, yeah, we're going to grab an extra tower. It kind of sucks because like if they have land destruction, this is bad. But like we have the Sanctum that we know that we want to use, so it's fine. Okay. Yeah. Good card. Good magic cards, please. I don't really know. I mean, we're not really looking for anything. We have Sanctum plus Karn already, and we're going to Karn exile this, and like this card isn't text. Oh my god, opponent, why do you have this stop on my upkeep? Please. Please. Just let me play the magics. Also, if we draw a Karn Great Creator, they're just like dead, right? Like, it like minuses the 3, and then we get to like Karn Liberated them. So actually, yeah, Tower was just super heads up. It lets us draw to like Ulamog. It lets us draw to Karn Great Creator. It lets us draw to like everything. It was just genius. I'm a genius. Map for Forest so we can Worldbreaker. Worldbreaker's not in the deck, Kritchkin. We are not playing Worldbreaker. If you type !point Decklist, you can see the full deck list, or it should be on your screen if you're on computer. Oh my god, what are you tanking about? Are you gonna surgical my expedition maps? Like, what are we doing here? Just hanging out. Is there anything in the chat log I'm missing? Nope. Okay. We're just like burning time for the hell of it. Give me a lot of suspense on my draw step here. Tilt. Opponent, please. Stop doing this to me. I'm just trying to play good, clean Magic. The way Garfield intended. Oh my gosh. Make it stop, chat. Ugh. Neg. Oh, nice. So we can egg plus crack and still have 7 mana for Karn. I don't know what I would play instead. I really don't, because I don't really want to play anything else. Let's just play it, put it on the battlefield, and then we're gonna play our Karn. There's no need to crack it. Okay. Yes. Alright, we can grab a Wurmcoil Engine, or we can just grab an Ulamog. I think I'm going to grab an Ulamog. Just like the highest upside possible. -3, exile your Bob. Easiest decision of my life. Alright. And then now they're forced to interact with my lands this specific turn or they get Ulamogged. And like that should be just about lights out. Or they could discard it, right? Like, there's plenty of things they could still do to interact with it, but I'm still fine with all of this. Bloodbraid Elf into suspense. Bobby, you got it. Kill Karn. We exile both your creatures, or we exile both your lands? We exile probably Bob, like red land or whatever. Oh no. We definitely exile Bob. I know that. Karn's dead. Draw. Sylvan Scrying. Tower. Ulamog. Dark Confidant. Red land. They forgot to do anything with Liliana last turn. Alright. Turn's yours. We got a Ulamog in play. Do more super efficient stuff. If they have Liliana the Veil, they can sack it, and then like they're actually in okay shape. Make it an 8/9. Oh no, do they have another Liliana? I mean, I'm sorry, the end of the Bloodbraid Elf? They might. Bloodbraid Elf into Liliana would be really good. Bloodbraid Elf into a lot of things, actually. Their Bloodbraid Hips are pretty good. That's fine. As long as you don't have a trophy. That would be bad. Actually, it's still not that bad. We have Sylvan Scrying. Block. My turn. Ballista. That's a big ballista. That's a very, very large ballista. Alright, yeah, let's just make ballista for 1 million. Boop. Done. Ballista for 1 million. They can, like, flashback Ancient Grudge on it. Might as well kill this. Die! Die! Oh my gosh, sure. Kill this. I guess we'll just, like, minus on the Liliana a bunch. Puts it to 2. Yeah, we'll just put it to 1 so it can't get back Bloodbraid Elf. And still kill the elf. And then attack them. Put 20 of their cards in exile. Maelstrom Pulse. There's Ashiok in your deck? What are you doing? We actually didn't hit very much of the land hate, so that's kind of a tilt. Go. But we have redundant lands except for Power Plant, so we're still okay. You got it. Cindervines, sure. I don't know why that's in your deck either, but sure, you got it. Maybe you want to put that back in your deck, because my plan is to deck you at this current time. Oh, they just conceded. That's fair. That's fair. Next draw step was a Chromatic Star. 2 cards. Oh, Ancient Stirrings, puke. Karn, Great Creator, I think, ends the game. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, well, we're 3-1. The deck's been really good so far. I mean, Tron, it's no secret Tron's in a good position in the Modern format right now because of its great matchups against both humans and Arclight Phoenix. It does lose to some of the, like, fringe strategies like the deck we lost to, which is just, like, who hurt you deck, like Thalias and, you know, Flicker Wisps, Leonard Arbiters, all that kind of crap, but die. Ashiok shuts off maps and stirrings? Yikes. That's so narrow. Because, like, I'm going to cast them before turn 3, right? It doesn't stop stirrings, right? It shuts off maps and scryings, is what you meant to say. But, like, still. I assume that to play around Mayo Lattice. Fair. This hand sucks. I'm going to mulligan this. Boop. Goodbye. This hand's great. I'm going to keep this. Keep. We have a turn 4 kill. Provided they're not doing anything remotely interactive. Oh. Put on top. Power play. Now, maybe we're supposed to, like, secretly bottom that. How wild is that? Like, maybe we were supposed to secretly bottom that tower. What is this? Is this a discard spell? Raven's Crime! What the crap? Okay. We'll discard Sanctum of Ugin? Yeah, we'll discard Sanctum of Ugin. I have a feeling Karn's going to be very good against this deck. There's mine. Go. Alright, don't smallpox me, I guess. Because, like, otherwise Karn's just going to eat your lunch. Nom 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 nom. Lunch. I love lunch. We still out here. We're Tronin, folks. Dark Confidant. What the crap? Okay. With Field of Ruin? Puke. Step. Me. Karn. So I can, like, plus up on the map or whatever? I don't know. Here's just a minus, grab a Crucible. I don't know, I'm minusing. Let's figure this crap out. Let's figure out what we're supposed to do. We might be supposed to grab a Ballista. Yes, I would like to use its ability. What do you think? No, I just want to sit here and look at him. We could... So we could grab Ballista and Ballista down the Dark Confidant. That actually sounds kind of nice. Because then they'll be like, we're still setting up the Crucible next turn. Yeah, that sounds kind of nice. We're going to do that. Where's the Ballista? Ballista. Done. Alright. This may be incorrect, but I think it's fine. Kill this. Boop, play this. And they can hit my stirrings. I don't really care that much. And if they want to Field of Ruin me, then, like, I'm still in fine shape. Like, if they want to spend their whole turn field ruining me, we're still going to grab a land, and, like, it's just going to be good. That Mute Vault's irritating. Huh. Derp, derp, derp. Another Dark Confidant. Alright, well, I think they lose. Rack. Well, maybe not. Because I have to blow this up. Uh-oh. This is kind of awkward. Take a bunch of damage. Ugin the Spirit Dragon. So we can map, correct map, go grab Ugin, bolt their Dark Confidant. This is a weird spot to be in. Like, do I want to spend my mana Ugining? I could spend my mana... No, I can't really Lattice, so... Another Dark Confidant is really irritating. Alright, we're just going to tear up another tower. Tower. Boop. Boop. Put this into play. +2 on this. +1 on this. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Oh well. Oh well. Because, like, it lets them attack with 3 things, but I want to be able to bolt it next turn while still tutoring up a Lattice. So, like, if they don't spend their entire turn attacking down Karn, I get to, like, do the Lattice thing. I don't know if this is correct, but I may have missequenced. Maybe he's supposed to have done this next turn, but I don't really know what I'm plussing up on. I'm not going to plus up on my map. So I guess we're just, like, dicking around. I don't really know. We'll figure it out. We will win the game by product of playing these Planeswalkers. A second Mutavault. Wacky. Alright, well now they can Field of Ruin. That's fine. Yep. And right now we can still Lattice, which is pretty nice. So if this is all they got, they have to attack Karn. Animate, concede. The old animate, concede. Broken. How do you win? You're an idiot. Okay. Nature's Claim seems acceptable. Other than that, I don't really want too many cards. This card seems great. Ugin seems really bad, actually. Ugin does not seem like a card I want in my deck at all. I kind of want the other Ballista in my deck. I really don't want a Ulamog that much. Because I imagine I'm getting smallpoxed. Karn Liberated seems fine-ish. Yeah, that seems fine. Stone seems fine. You don't want that many Nature's Claims. Probably should like do this. We still like can like tutor up our Crucible with our Karns. Thought-Knot Seer might be okay. It's not great. Yeah, I'm off the rest of it. Why not just target nothing with the Karn Plus? I don't know. I wanted to set up a turn where I like bolted it with Ugin and then like grabbed a like on the next turn grabbed a Lattice. But then I didn't realize like it would put it to 3, so I can't really. Yeah, it's just like it was just an awkward situation. I'm really dumb. The answer to your question is because I'm very dumb. This hand sucks. I really want to mulligan. But mulliganing against this like stupid deck seems really stupid. Can we keep this against whatever the crap? 8 rack? Whatever the heck? I think we can't. Like, the thing is, I prioritize this card kind of highly against them because it, like, goes and grabs the Crucible, which is, like, really good if they're, like, smallpoxing me. But the thing is, I have to get up to, like, 4 just, like, natural lands to do that. But I have, like, 2 cantrips to, like, redraw for that. And then, like, I have O-Stone that's extra to discard. But if they just, like, discard my Karn, my hand doesn't really do anything. I'm not getting. Gosh. This hand's kind of in the same boat. But whatever. This hand's kind of in the same boat, but is a little bit better, I think. Because if we top a Tron piece. Like, if we draw a Tron piece in 2 steps, then we have Tron on 3, which is like pretty broken. And that's just like way higher upside than what my other hand was doing. Like we have 3 steps, 3 looks at it. All right, seems close. Seems close. I do think Karn is pretty good in this matchup. Inquisition. Does that even hit? Oh my god, it hits like perfectly. Puke. Puke. Draw a card. Ding. Look at this. We would have freaking... I don't know if I'm supposed to cash this in. I'm going to. Oh, I should have a green mana still. Alright, go. Tilt. Now we're gonna get smallpox, I'm gonna hate myself. It's gonna be great. Inquisition. That one whiffs. Gotcha. Throw your cards in the garbage can. No more plays. You got it. Blast Zone. That's a hell of a good one. That was a good draw. Target player discards a card. Alright, we'll discard a card. Funeral Charm. You got me. Why did you do that now and give me more decisions? Alright. Sure, this. Can they discard my last two cards? That would be really frustrating. Dark Confidant? Sure. This sucks. I hate everything. Alright, we're gonna card on plus on nothing. Let's see what's in my sideboard to even get. We have the Lattice, but this is not really in a good spot. We're going to get this Stone discarded. We don't have a Ballista anymore. Here's the Smallpox, lol. It's probably what we'll be getting is a... it's a Crucible, just because like it lets us Blast Zone down everything forever. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I think we're just supposed to grab a Crucible next turn. Like, even if it comes to the cost of Karn, like, being able to Blast Zone everything for the rest of the game seems really hard for them to beat. Oh, well, there's a Field of Ruin. That's fine. Field of Ruin actually puts more lands between the graveyard and sideboard. We're going to be okay. This is going to be kind of an awkward game if they don't have an answer to... what are you doing? Why are we draw stepping stuff? Okay, here's this. Thanks for the green mana, I guess. Thanks for sharing. Alright. -2. Go grab a Crucible of Worlds. Crucible of Worlds. Play land for turn. Maybe let's just leave up green. I suck. Doop, doop, doop. And then, like, now we get to, like, blast zone stuff till the end of time. It's, like, gonna be kind of slow against this Dark Confidant, but, like, we're not exactly under a ton of pressure. And, like, if they play out Shrieking Affliction, we can just, like, blow that up and then replay it or whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Do not care about my cards in hand. I'm just, like, curious how they're gonna beat this Crucible. I guess if we have to ever take it up to 3, it's just, like, kind of a problem. Let's get this. Yes, I have no hand. You got me. Shrieking Affliction. To me? Or to Karn? To Karn. Makes sense. Lose 3. Let's activate. Oh. Green. Another. Alright, yeah, no, we now we get to, like, just go get Tron lands, which is pretty unreal. Alright, let's go up tower. Play the tower. And then we can just pass and blow up Shrieking Affliction. Yeah, we just, like, blow up all the Shrieking Affliction effects. Pithing Needle. Oh no. That's so bad. Well. Blow up Shrieking Affliction. Tilt. I can't believe they drew Pithing Needle. Tron players be like... lucky. We'd be like lucky. Alright, now we're on the like 2 a turn. We don't have a hand. That's like fine. Because we can play whatever we draw. Pithing Needle is a good way to beat Blast Zone. It's kind of funny that they had to name it, to be honest with you. I guess we start like Ghost Quartering them repetitively. Oh, we're definitely Ghost Quartering that. Sylvan Scrying. I don't know what there is to scrying for, but I guess we'll just like take a look. Green. Let's see what we got. Sanctum of Ugin, more towers and stuff. Just gonna grab the Sanctum. Play this. Pass. Alright, we're still taking 2 from Bobby C over here. Raven's Crime. Like, they have a bunch of discard they're drawing to. Doesn't really do anything. Oh, no. That card's so good. No! Alright, blow that up. Alright, now that we've blown that up, we can just, like, pass priority. We're going to take 5. This sucks. Something that exiles a Shrieking Affliction. Ancient Stirrings. That's pretty good. Boop. Ancient Stirrings. Wurmcoil Engine. I'll take it. Any order. You play Ghost Quarter. 2, 3, 4. Here's Wurmcoil. Go! It's good against Smallpox, and, like, will gain some life, although it's kind of slow with the whole gaining life thing. Ugh. God, what a slog. Crucible of Worlds has looked kind of insane, though, I won't lie. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, you can't really attack. My turn. Okay. Oh, wow, that's so good. I don't know if they have Funeral Charm, but we're going to play around it. If they had Funeral Charm, they probably would have slammed it, but... We have 7, 8, 9, 10. So, yeah, we can just, like, replay stuff. Boop. 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 And then that lets us Sanctum. Oh, hold on. How much do we need to Sanctum? 4. Then we get to tutor any colorless creature. Whatever. Like, we're gonna get our colorless creatures discarded no matter what, so I actually don't think I'm going to Sanctum here. Because it doesn't matter. We can grab another Ballista. Actually, that's kind of nice. So, yeah, let's do 2, 3, 7, 8. Yeah, and then we get to crack Ballista, and we'll, like, or crack Sanctum, and then we can go grab another Sanctum. That's kind of cool. I mean, we can just, like, replay Sanctum. Yes. Tutor all the things. Another Walking Ballista. Okay. And then we will... That's fun. I think. Replay Sanctum. Play this one on 1. This plays around like a bunch of sack effects if they're going to have like a bunch of those. Yeah, let's just go ahead and kill this. Alright, now we keep pace. We're going to go to 4. We're going to keep pace the Shrieking Affliction. But if they play like another like rack effect, we're like super dead. Super dead. Each player loses a life. That's fine. Sack this Death Touch Worm. And we will put a... I don't know, Sanctum in the graveyard. No! Damn it. Dang, they were like basically dead this turn. It's like between this turn and next turn, they had to have it there. That's so miserable. What? Played all that just to have that anticlimactic ending. That sucks. Let's put another Nature's Claim in the deck. Seems very good. Seems very good. Relic didn't really seem to matter. Karn seemed fine. Wurmcoil seems great. These are kind of hard to cast. I don't know what it's got. Oh, ideas. We can get a card. They're so hard to cast. They're so hard to cast, and they're actually not even that high of an upside. So we're gonna play some more Nature's Claims. Hey, what a good hand. Oh, I was on the play. I didn't mean to. Oops. Oh well. I should have taken the draw. Although maybe not, because like on the draw, these hands are like a lot worse, right? Like they would get the smallpox me faster. I'm actually probably not supposed to take the draw in this matchup. Because like I can hold cards better when I have like this many lands. Sure. Yeah, see like they could have Thoughtseize me and take my map. It makes for less keepable hands to be on the draw because we're looking for an A plus B kind of combo. So actually I think you are supposed to be on the play. Look, I accidentally played correctly, I think. I'm a genius! Alright, if they smallpox me, we can just go grab the other land, and then we have another one to do the thing with. Inquisition me. Okay. I guess you're supposed to take Ballista. Because it lets me do something proactive. Like, I get to have like an Expedition map plus Ballista on like 3 turn. That's pretty good. Doop, 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 doop. Took O-Stone? Wild. Feel the run. The rack. Okay. Tower. Alright. Deal no damage. Tower. Expedition map. And I think I'm supposed to Ballista on 3. What's the merits? Like if they have smallpox, I don't care that much, I don't think. Otherwise I feel like I'm just getting it discarded. But I really want to only do it on 4. So I think I'm gonna, I'll only do it on 2. Because that way it kills Bob's without like, and I still get to hold up Expedition map. This is a lot better. And like they have to field over me now again this turn. Ratchet Bomb, sure. You got it. Boop. Kill you more. Okay. Ironically, I think I'm gonna actually hit there. Oh no, I'm just gonna hit both of these. Yeah. I thought I was gonna hit their black source, and I don't think I am now. Tower. Okay. I take no damage. Yeet. Alright. Maybe I'm supposed to hit, like, the rack plus a swamp. I might just do that. Rack, swamp. If they have any land, though, they could just, like, blow up a land, turn up another swamp. So maybe it's supposed to be, like, field, rack. It could just be, like, both of these. I'm gonna do that. I think that's the safest. Like, even if they kill my Ulamog, like, I still have, like, no pressure. Like, I'm under no pressure. Mutavault doesn't really count. Bob. Okay. Okay. Take 1. Karn Liberated. That's pretty nice. Alright, and the game ends. Boop. -3. Kill this. Combat deck. 20 cards into the revealed zone. Where are you going? I don't understand. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. We got 4 chests because we 4-1'd. We played some wacky decks. There's been like a bunch of 8-rack online. I don't know what happened, but there's like a million people playing 8-rack online. It's like that and the Owner Arbiter decks feels like all I played against today. All right, well, let's analyze the deck a little bit. It's Tron. It's pretty miserable, and unfortunately, it is very, very good in Modern right now. This deck just feels, I mean, it just feels wild. Like, their only loss was to this deck that was like, I'm not going to lose to Tron today. And they, like, Thalia'd, they tech-edged, they ghost-quartered. We just, like, took a million, like, hits, like, of, like, the best cards that you could possibly play in Modern against Tron. And honestly, it was still close. Like, if you remember the match, like, the match was still very close. Tron is just, like, very, very good in Modern right now. And I think it's going to continue to be. And I think Karn the Great Creator kind of performed really well. I was very impressed. The Crucible was insane against like, the decks trying to, like, interact with our lands. Like, the Lattice thing was great. Grabbing a Ballista was good in multiple spots. The option to grab O-Stone was really good. Karn Great Creator and Blast Zone. Blast Zone looked great, especially with Crucible. Like, Karn grabbing Crucible with Blast Zone was just like a little combo I had there against 8-rack at the end. I was like, oh, this is kind of hot. Just like EE them every turn. This is pretty sweet. Yeah, no, this deck feels real good. And, like, there's not even a ton I would change. Like, I don't know. It's just like all the slots look really good. Like, maybe in the sideboard, I think I still want, like, a Wurmcoil, maybe, for, like, the burn matchup or something. But, like, I would not even change that much. 4 too many? I don't even know. Like, it felt like either 3 or 4 is the correct number. And, like, I wasn't unhappy with 4. Like, it was very fragile once you minus the first one. So, like, you have this play pattern where you can, like, play the first one, minus it to grab a Lattice. Now they're pressured into killing the first one. They kill the first one. You're like, okay, 10 mana, like, go another turn cycle, 10 mana, bam, bam. Like, both on the same turn. And then they're just like, oh, well, shit. Because, like, when you do that, you get to go, like, Lattice, and then you get to go, like, Karn, and then you plus up on the Lattice, and then your Lattice defends the Karn, and that's just, like, a great sequence. Like, that's just, like, actually very good. So I wasn't even unhappy having, like, multiple of these. The Karn felt really good. Yeah, and, like, the mana base felt smooth. I really liked that we weren't really ever pressured on green. Like, there was never any spots where I was like, dang, I have too many green spells and not enough green sources. It just, like, didn't come up at all. And, like, the deck just felt really smooth. The only thing that was kind of nonsense was this Emrakul. And, like, I don't know what we could make it instead. Probably something artifact-y that's, like, really good. And, like, maybe some kind of form of, like, one-sided Howling Mine for 4 mana or 3 mana that, like, you would want against, like, a control deck. I don't know what kind of artifacts there are. Maybe, like, a treasure map is, like, wild. I don't know. But the point is, actually, it's kind of hot, like a treasure map. I don't know. Anyways, the deck just feels very good, which is unfortunate because I really, really dislike Tron. I dislike it a lot. It and Burn are, like, my least 2 favorite parts of Modern by, like, a large margin. Which is part of why I like Titan Shift so much, is because you body Tron. The matchup's so good. But, like, I don't even know how good it is now with Karn Great Creator. It might even be kind of bad. Because, like, they can just, like, Crucible Ghost Core to us, maybe. Or they could even just, like, Lattice us. I don't know. Because you can beat an Ulamog. You can beat an Ulamog. You can't beat a Karn Lattice. So, I don't know. It might actually be kind of harder now with Karn. But, we'll see. I imagine the matchup's at least still favored, so... Yeah, that'll do it for the day. If there are any other questions, problems, concerns before we go ahead and sign off here, feel free to fire away in the chat. In the meantime, thank you all very much that stuck around through the Tron League. We played multiple big mana decks today with some new cards in them. Our previous league was Titan Shift. You can find that somewhere on my channel. It's probably in the Modern list. And I'll try to, like, uniquely tag it so you know it's the one with Arboreal Grazers in it. It was a sub-list. And... we also played Tron here with Blast Zone. I won a Blast Zone and some Karn the Great Creators, that new configuration. And, yeah, it was a pretty good time. The War of the Spark is a very good set for Modern. Well, I don't know if it's good for Modern, but it's very good in Modern. Like, a lot of the cards have been making huge impacts. I mean, we even saw people playing, like, Ashiok. We've seen, like, 8-Rack, which you can assume has, like, Davriel in it. There's, like, a lot of different things that War of the Spark brings to the table for the Modern format that, like, are still being explored, and there's still a lot being figured out. And one thing is definitely obvious, and that's Karn Great Creator is here to stay in Modern. That card is very, very powerful. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. We got to lattice some people. If you have stayed the whole time and you have not yet followed, I don't know what you're doing, because clearly you're like my content enough to be here. So jam that follow button. It'll let you know when I go live, and it's the easiest way to support me here on Twitch. It doesn't cost you a thing. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you much for watching the video. Jam that subscribe button if you like what you see, and it will let you know when I post more videos. Also, once again, easiest way to support me on YouTube, doesn't cost you a dime. For those of you watching, still want to support me, you've already followed, you've already subscribed on YouTube, you can support me and Team Nova by supporting my sponsors, which have been rolling beneath my face this whole time. Start off with hipstersofthecoast.com is a content production website that all of Team Nova writes for. We write a tournament-by-tournament column, which is just has our deck lists in it and releases every Friday before an SCG tournament. And we also individually write articles that you can find. We post about them on all of our Twitters, and you can also find most of those retweeted by Team Nova at Team Nova MTG. But Hipsters of the Coast is great, and it doesn't cost you a thing to read some articles. It's a good free way to help support us. Just click on our articles, read through, learn something, hopefully get a little bit better at Magic. We also have a lot of other sweet merchandise and podcasts, stuff like that you can look at and listen to. All of it's on a great interface, and I highly recommend you check them out. Next up is ManaTraders.com. Could not stream like I do for you guys without ManaTraders. They're the ones that rent to me all of the cards that I need to play, the wacky decks that I play. They also rent me cards in paper. I just used their service in Richmond, actually, and their paper rental service was very smooth. I was very happy with it, and plan to use it again around the Invitational. So I'm very happy with that. And ManaTraders is honestly everything I'd want in a card rental service across platform. I'm just really, really happy with it, and I highly recommend you check it out. You can use code TeamNovaMTG for 15% off your first 3 months with them. There's a link both in the description below and in the panels if you're on Twitch to get started with that. Next up, we got The In Games, which is a store in Charlottesville. We have a couple of our members that are local to that tournament, and they do sponsor Team Nova. They give us cards at a discount, and also sometimes let us rent cards from them. You can get cards at a discount from them as well if you go to the website. Once again, panels, description below. Use the code TeamNovaMTG. I believe you get 10% off your order with them, and save you a little bit of money on singles. Also support a great game store. So we really appreciate everything they do for us, and thank you very much to them. Last but not least, we have Inklin Customs, which is an artist that goes to a lot of the major Magic tournaments. I believe she's gone to most of the Mythic Championships this year, if not all. And she still goes to a lot of the Opens, but she's kind of rotating back and forth right now, kind of like spreading out the crowd. But she does have a website you can check out. Once again, panel, description. Check out the website. She's got a lot of very reasonably priced tokens and artwork and stuff like that, and it all looks awesome. She did the Team Nova logo. She did all of our team tokens, which you can usually find as like our profile pictures on Twitter and stuff like that. And I believe mine is right behind me over there. And yeah, all her artwork's awesome. She does a great job, and you can even get custom tokens for yourself from her as well. I don't know what that costs, but I mean, you won't be disappointed with whatever it is. She has very reasonable prices, and her artwork's great. So make sure you check her out, buy some of her stuff. She's awesome, and we're really happy to have her sponsor us. Thank you all for those of you that have stayed with me today, and I will catch you all next time.